All right. So we're off to a nice ride, getting the feel of the bike, and I'm really excited about this. Finally got the bike in one piece all together, done, and time for a ride to get some feel for it and test ride. No races today, just getting to feel the different things of the bike and how everything is working and feelings and so on. So today is a beautiful day. It's really warm. I have all my riding gear on and I'm already feeling it. It's like basically way too hot for this gear, but I want to be safe like now, especially like just beginning this first rides with the bike and so on. The biggest thing is obviously the wheels. The carbon fiber Rotobox wheels that are like this rear tire is 7 kilos lighter than the stock one. The front one is like 1.8 kilos altogether. So that's a considerable rotating mass that I'm saving there, and that does feel. And also the fact that they're carbon, they are a little bit more compliant, I think, in the terms of like noise reduction. I don't get that much of a road noise coming through, and maybe the smallest vibrations as well. That's how I feel. I'm really happy with them. They're like really, not just that they look great, but this bike's, I mean, it does feel, it's a new thing, it's a new machine. It's really giving me like a really nice light feeling. This is just zooming off, and it's feeling is like really, it's a different thing, a different machine. The road is pretty in pretty bad condition at spots, and I'm not fearing those ruts and so on at all anymore. Like previously the bike was bouncing and rattling and feeling like 50 kilos heavier going through anything, like just digging the ruts and so on, going from the bottom to bottom, and feeling it my back every small thing. And I think definitely the lighter wheels, the lighter unsprung mass has something to do with that, that now it's like feeling so much lighter, and I can't feel many of those things at all. Another thing is definitely the suspension. So in the front I have the cartridges from Topsellerie Motorsports, DMr in the States. Read a lot about them. The other option was to get the Andreani forks, and I have no way to compare the two. Andreani would have had compression adjustment in one fork and rebound in the other, when both of these have the rebound or is it the compression? Compression setting on the on both forks. The setting for the chain, I mean the preload of the spring is definitely something that I can now adjust for my weight, and I'm pretty light. I need to do some more adjustments for that, but at the moment I can't complain. The rear suspension is the Nitron R2. I haven't touched the settings, but I have to say, like, with the linkages having been cleaned now, and the bearings all cleaned up, and yeah, we're going here. The rear suspension, I haven't touched the settings, but it's so much more compliant. The settings on the original one was definitely wrong for me, but it's also the linkages that they were corroded and not working properly. And now it's like so supple. It's moving like so easily. When I push down from the back of the bike, it actually moves. And the suspension settings, I think the best way to describe it is that I haven't noticed it. It's just working, and I think that's the best description of it, because if I was paying attention to that like constantly like I was previously, that's like not a good thing. And now it's like everything's moving like really nicely, and it's doing its job, and I can't wait. I can't ask for more. I mean, I'm really happy with that. So that's great. That's absolutely fabulous. I'm really happy with the Nitron shock. It's a pro stuff. It's the bike's worth it. Then let's just talk about the seating position. I have the Moto CNC bar risers pieces that I got directly from Moto CNC. These are the thinner ones. 20 millimeters, I believe, and anodized black. You can see them there. Then again, also I purchased used VF4 clips for the bike, which are taller, and they place the clips a little bit closer to me. So together, those definitely pull back the seating position, and the bars are higher, so as I'm not that tall, that's like really perfect for me. Then the seat. So the seat is lower, so it's definitely lowering down my seating position. It has the gel pads, so it's definitely softer in a good way. It's not very thick, so it's not, I'm like not sinking into it. So I think it's a really good end result with that. footpegs. I got the Buell footpegs, and have to say that the as my feet are maybe like a couple of centimeters lower, maybe 3, than with the standard ones. Now as the seat is lower as well, my seating position is really good. I'm really enjoying my seating position here. It's everything is going like really well in terms of that. So happy with the seating position. Like, I'm still leaning forward. I'm leaning forward, but I'm not like all the way crunched over, because like I said, I'm not that tall, and I need that little bit you know, to help me with the reach. And I think this is placing it perfectly for me. Let's do a little bit of a brake. I didn't even push at all. Like, I have the new brake discs. Well, the brake pads are the thing that is doing the friction, so I don't think there's anything really from that, but the brake lines are from hell, the braided brake lines, and the new brake fluid. So there's now, I actually can use the rear brake. The rear brake had no feeling. I needed to stand on it, and then it still didn't slow down the bike. And right now, there's the positive. They're like the first, that there's the feeling of the brake pedal getting on the rear brake, and then when I push a little bit more, I can feel it going to the front brakes, and I have that specific feeling from that. So that's like completely different from what it was before. The front brake also, like, I can feel it. There's more feel to the brakes, absolutely. But the thing with the suspension and the wheels, this road, I would have been a little bit hesitating with this bad condition of the asphalt now, but like, this is giving me a lot of confidence, as I don't feel those ruts much at all, and it's just floating over them. And the bike feels lighter. It feels like it's in one piece. The bike, it's well, the thing might be also that I did attach some of the rattling pieces on it. Yeah, but I have to say that now I'm enjoying riding this bike. This is like, but one thing I'm getting is getting some vibration in my hands. I don't know, I haven't noticed that so much previously, but now I'm riding at that 3,500, 4,000 RPM, and there's like this really fine small vibration that it's building up on my hands, and I just can feel it. But this road is nice. I like this road. There's not too much traffic on it. I'm not racing on this road. That's not the point. I'm enjoying the scenery and the curves and getting feel of the bike. So it's a really nice day. It's too hot, but it's fine. I don't know how warm it is. Maybe 26 centigrade or something like that. But with my gear, that's a bit too much. Yeah, there's a car in front of me. So I'm not too worried about getting past anybody. It's not the point. Okay, we're going through Kirkkonummi, the town here. So really slow now. There's some construction going on here. They're lifting some parts, some concrete stuff. Okay. The bike's heating up immediately as well. I do feel that the power commander did give some more punch. Without the power commander, there would be like the sort of a flat spot in the mid revs, and yeah, I could see that. But like, let's say that this bike is so powerful already that it's like it doesn't leave you lacking in any way. Yeah, heading back home now. That was a nice ride. About 70 kilometers so far, and it's gonna be probably like 73 or 4